Production.
Alright, what is poppin'? We're looking at MSTR. I already got a few things, chalked up for you. Major zone that we've broken up above. I think it's very clear. This 700 to 850 area, previous resistance, right? We haven't visited that zone since what is it here? November 2021. We come up here February 2024 and just completely launch above it. This stock is on a different league. It's hard to really do technicals on a name like this. You got to really zoom into like the 4-hour to do it. But essentially what we're looking at is just an exponentially trending stock from a weekly time frame. Right, this thing's going to have its pullbacks. It's clear. It went from 1700 down to 1200, so that's a 27% pullback in 1 week, and it's made its way back up to 1500. Very, very volatile name. Again, you're getting around 3x exposure to this versus Bitcoin. I think that's very interesting, and I think that's why so much of like Wall Street and like large institutional investors are interested in this name, because it's essentially a proxy of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes up, this goes up. But it's also like having levered Bitcoin. So it's now like, instead of Bitcoin going up 70% since January, you're looking at MSTR going 220, 200, it's 60%, right? So it's around 3 times, a little bit more than that. It's crazy. What I like to see about this name, again, we zoom into a daily time frame. It's just consistently making higher highs and higher lows. I have that marked out on the weekly time frame ever since really like January of 2023. It's been just consistently making higher highs and higher lows, and you could see that from a low to a high to a higher low, higher high, and it just continues. Some of the drawdown periods last several weeks, but that's not really that big of a deal, especially being, having exposure to an asset this volatile. Pullbacks should be welcomed and be looked at as buying opportunities. Again, none of this is financial advice, but that's what the stock is showing from a technical perspective. So what we can see here is we've had this minor local top here at 1815, and we made a sharp correction straight down to 1230. So within this range right here, it's around like a 30% correction, call it. I can't get the exact. Call it around a 30% correction. What would look beautiful is if the next few days and weeks we play in between this range before we get an explosive move to the upside. Again, Bitcoin's on a tear right now. The ETF inflows are eating up all the supply. It might not last that long. We might get maybe up until April, and then this thing might decide to say, see you later, I'm heading towards the 2.5 to 3K range. So again, if this is outperforming Bitcoin 3 to 4x, let's say Bitcoin does 300% this cycle, you might see MSTR go 900, 1200%. Sounds like it's not possible. It just is. So keep that in mind when you're looking at this name. I think you're climbing a wall of worry in a bull market, right? Oh, should I buy now or not? The thing that saves you in a bull market is that you're in an uptrend. Let's say you buy here on the uptrend, right? Ah, dang it, I just bought MSTR at 1800. Dang, man, now look, it went down to 1200, right? Oh, dang, now we're at 1200. What's going to save you is we're in a bull market. That buy up here is not going to matter in a few weeks' time because it's going to be higher. If you get what I'm saying, is the trend is your friend here. You want to use that to your advantage, and you want to welcome pullbacks, especially if you're looking for a buying opportunity. You want to basically encourage it and be excited for it. Um, it's a great name. It's one of those that I don't have at MSTR. Damn, wish I do have. I wish I had it, but it is what it is. I'm a lot more invested into a lot of other names and Bitcoin as well. So that's the breakdown here. Peace, guys.